Hello. Hello, Candace. I see your name. Oh, oh,
Can you hear me?
can you hear me?
I can hear
Oh, I don't
you.
have earphones. Hold on. I got them. I got them. It's somewhere here.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Uh, and now that I have earphones in, I can hear you.
You
So,
can hear me.
yeah.
Ah.
What up?
Nice hat.
Thank you. It's
I like
actually to
it.
hide my hair.
You don't need to hide that. Looks good.
Oh, I actually enjoy it, but the kids at the in my JGP Prowl, they actually cut my hair for me.
I know. I saw your pictures of that, and I kind of wish that you left it the way that they cut it.
No, honestly, it was it was pretty awesome the way they did it. Maybe next time if I had raised enough money or had subscribers on my YouTube channel, I would have had to keep it.
You know
So
what? So I went to your YouTube channel. I was subscribed before, and then I went to it. I wasn't subscribed anymore.
that's okay. I hope
But
that
I
you
subscribed
resubscribe.
again.
Well,
I
that
know, but
I appreciate
I don't understand how it unsubscribed though. Like,
that. That's
that an
above my
issue that
knowledge too. Yeah,
is that happened like with other people
I don't
or
know.
oh.
Potentially, they just probably haven't told me. I appreciate
Well,
your
I didn't
honesty.
know and that I wasn't until like I went there again, you know.
So, how are you doing?
Good. Yeah, really good.
Anything
Um
new and exciting going on in your life?
um Yeah, well, I mean, get right into it.
Yeah,
Um, our app that we just released,
that's
that's
pretty
pretty
cool, eh?
exciting.
I've actually heard a lot of good feedback from it.
Good.
So,
Honestly, last night we were at Rob's parents' house for
yeah.
dinner, and Mary and Max, they were fighting on who could play the app.
What?
And Max, 4 years old, he was actually getting like the easy words right. He
That's
was going through it, and he was just like so happy whenever he got that check mark. So
that's that's awesome.
I know I was so like to like have our app released is one thing, and then to see your own kids play it, like oh my gosh, like
Yeah, so
yeah.
I actually, hold on if I can find. So I got a message. I don't know where was she messaging me? Well, I met a kid. I was doing photos on Saturday. Oh, it
Yep.
would be in my messages. And she said that her kid actually like loved like meeting me, but like
Aw.
was so excited to like now have this game that he could play and like it's kind of educational but fun at the same time. And like
Yeah.
the kid like it's awesome. Like it's so cool that kids are already like enjoying this game.
Oh, exactly.
So
And I like that, we weren't able to use every single animal as your pictures, but it's good that we have, some animals that you're able to take those pictures yourself too.
on honestly, I love the fact that some of my pictures are in there. It's actually makes it really like cool to me. So I'm so
I know.
glad that
Well,
it was able to be made. So thank you to our creator and our team. So
yay. Do
yeah.
you want to let's try and share my screen and we'll try and play it together, see if you can get one right.
Whoa, you can play. I don't have it on my computer, so
Okay, well we will uh
someone and I played hard and it was like it asked me to spell a word and it was it was only turtle, and I looked at them and I was like, I am not trying to spell this word in front of you. And they looked at me and I was like,
I
I'm
know. I
dyslexic.
think
I don't want to have to embarrass
for the
myself.
both of us, like obviously we can spell hard words, but to like in that it's just the pressure in
Right?
the time of just being watched. You're like,
Just
oh,
in that moment, it
oh.
was like, I want nothing to do with you. I was like, and she
I
looked
know.
at me and I was like, I know how to spell turtle, I think.
Especially in front of kids when the kids would be like no problem, and like I
Yeah.
just like the pressure of our childhood coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't try to spell words in front of kids. I totally get it. Like,
Unless it's like 2 3 letter words, so
yeah. So this
that's why
next
we're doing
word,
the easy.
I'll try to spell this word. And I actually, I love the fact that what picture is about to show up.
Yes, exactly, me
So
too. It's
this picture actually has a lot of meaning to me.
okay,
Um,
so I'm gonna take the picture and you can tell me about the picture too.
yeah.
Okay, right, let's take the picture.
So this
Oh,
picture is a snowy owl. And so a snowy owl is also right there at my
there's
house.
Sandy. Hi,
There's
Sandy.
Sandy, what up? So it is pretty cool because this picture is actually like the picture that like made me stop teaching. And it's not saying like it because I had just told some students that I was going to see an owl, and 3 weeks later I saw this picture or took this picture, which I think is really,
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is when I decided that maybe it was time for me to do something else. And honestly, that's sort of why you and I are in this situation that we are now, is
Are you kidding
actually,
me? This is the photo. So like this is really like a full circle for you right now.
yeah, like that's so it's almost like you planned this without knowing, but this picture is actually the picture that I took, that I legitimately was in class and I was talking to my grade 9 business class in Barrie, and I said that I would see an owl before the end of the school year. I'd
Yeah.
never seen a snowy owl. It was 2016, and 3 weeks later I took that picture and I showed it to the kids and they were like, whoa, that's so cool. And like they weren't trying to get
Oh
bonus
my
marks
God.
because I hand those
Yeah.
out pretty easy
No,
anyway.
it's a cool picture for
Yeah, and so
sure.
that was when it was like, no, I now need to do something. And I actually now take people on tours to see snowy owls and other owls, actually, and other animals, actually. So
That's amazing. I love that.
yeah.
Aw. And wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
then you tell me where to put what letters here, Jay. Let's see if
So
you know
the
your stuff.
first time I did actually show this to someone, they didn't understand how to play it. So I'll sort of
Mm.
explain it. You're going to touch it with your finger and then you can drag. And I guess you have it on your computer and you just drag it the order that you think. So it's going to
Yeah.
be O and then L and then W. No, I don't even know right now. You're not. Uh oh.
That's because you're on the spot.
Yeah, yeah. No, no. It's yeah. We're good. Yeah. See, so that's see, people. We always have trouble spelling sometimes.
Jay, I get it. And
Yeah,
it's sometimes, you look at like the easiest words and it's just because like our brains
and
and my it's spelling. Like, and who cares about spelling right now? Like, do you know how many programs out there that just like fixes everything for me?
exact. And honestly, it's like I know how to spell the word owl, and but it's actually
When you put on the
awesome
spot.
that I just struggled with that on the spot. So this is actually, I think, a pretty cool segue to like share something that I just actually did,
Okay, I'm
because
good. So
it
I'm gonna
actually,
stop share here and
sure.
okay, let's do and then the segue. Okay.
Okay, so I I know you may like, I know we've sort of talked about it and maybe you've seen a little bit about it, but
Mhm.
I've actually released something that I think is really cool. And I started this new like book series.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
there's the book one is on red foxes, then moose,
Nice.
and then this one's really cool because it's on cheetahs and me like walking in on cheetahs. and I compare cheetahs to leopards and like sort of explain the difference. And I show like animal poop and skulls and all of that. But
Anything to do with poop, my kids will love.
honestly, that's you have to show everything. Like that's actually why the series is called Going Deeper. So I'm sort of trying to show you like things that maybe not everybody's willing to talk about. So the poop and maybe even like the reproduction aspect of it, if I have
Mhm.
pictures or stories of that. And then what I think is actually like super cool. So book 5 is actually owls,
Owls. Yeah,
which hold on. There's the picture of the owl that we were just looking at.
nice.
But the
As long as
coolest,
we spelled owl right on that book. Did we? Let's check it. Oh, there we go.
yeah, that's what it. So see, people, I can spell properly sometimes, but I do actually have 2 people who edit my books just to make sure that I didn't spell or.
I hear ya.
But
I'm the same.
the best part about these books is I actually have created these cool like coloring pages.
Oh, cool.
So you can actually like have a look at the picture in the book and then actually get to like color it yourself. And I actually share these free like coloring packages for those people who can't afford a book. There's a it's sorry, it's not free, it's $1 on my website. But
Mhm.
you can go and like actually like download it and then you can color these animals and like watch videos of them on my YouTube channel, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah. Is there an artist that helps you with
Yeah,
these
this
drawings?
actually the artist, her name is Jennifer Robertson, I think is her name that she goes by. Um, and the cool part is she actually was so she takes my pictures and like sort of traces them
Yeah.
and then she sends them back to me. But the coolest part about this whole story is she was actually my roommate in university.
Oh, awesome.
Well, like sorry,
Again, full circle.
not
It's
my
funny how
roommate. She
like
was my housemate. So I
I was
lived
gonna
with
say, saving on rent there, Jay George.
yeah, I tried to, but
Renting out your
yeah. Yeah,
bed.
no, we it was I shared a house with her and like well, it was me and 5 girls at the time, and it was awesome. We shared for like 2 years together, and year like 3 and 4.
And
Um,
was she in arts at that time, or is that something that she's kind of just gotten into?
on it. So the funny part is, or the cool part is so I don't think she ever really did art, and
Hmm.
I don't really know this about her if we're gonna be completely honest. I know she likes art clearly because she's an amazing artist.
Yeah.
Um, but she does this for her like mental health, right? So
Okay.
like I go out into the bush and I take pictures
Yeah.
for like my mental health, and I love hanging out with animals, and I hope that we all do something cool for our mental health. And like
Hmm.
nature's a great thing. But so what Jen does is she actually will take pictures and she likes to trace them, and that's her way. And so one day
Awesome.
I surprised her in her classroom because I haven't seen her in like 20 years. And I was in Peterborough doing a presentation at another class.
Hmm.
And she lives in Peterborough. So I was like, I'm showing up to your school. And we started chatting, and she was like, I draw pictures of like these animals. And she showed me, and I was like, well, would you do my picture? She's like, oh my God, I wanted to, but I didn't know how to ask. And I was like, so I'd sent her some pictures for her to do for book 1. And then she sent me back like I only needed like 10 pictures, but she sent me back like 20 pictures. And I was like, these things are amazing. I
Yeah.
need to do something with them. So then I was like, are you cool with me like giving out like a free coloring package? And so she was totally down for it. And so now we like it's in Australia, it's in Africa, it's actually in India. Like it's all
That's
over the
awesome.
world. It's spreading. And like just to show you how amazing like the pictures are, I'm going to show you one that when I'm at markets that I show to people. So, and I don't know if this will do it justice, but if you see
Yeah.
that picture,
Hmm. Oh, so cute. I
right? So
saw a picture of you that she did, a picture of you with an animal in
yeah,
one of
so
your
she'll
coloring
also
books.
do like pictures with me, and like depending on the book, that picture goes in it. So I think the picture, it might be a penguin that I'm with, potentially, and I
I
don't
can't
have it
remember.
with
I
you.
remember you had like
A beard at that
the
time.
beard in it, and I'm trying to think of like what else was in it. I think you took like the that's where my like where I focused there. So I can't
Yeah, so
remember
I
what.
think the one you're talking, and so like each one of the animals, I had like, if I have a picture of me with the animal, I sort of send it in the group of pictures I hope that she does.
Yeah,
Because I don't force her to do, like, I give her a selection of 10 pictures, hoping that she'll do like the
all of
cool
them.
ones and one with me in it. But
Yeah.
she doesn't always do that. But
Yeah,
anytime she sends me, like, puts me in one, I definitely include it in the book, because I think it's cool to
that's
like get
cool.
to kind of color me. And like there's some cool ones with me with owls, and like me with cheetahs and moose. And like I'm actually working on a book that, like, it's actually going to be a surprise for her. So I actually
Okay.
hope that this video doesn't come out before that book is done. But
Uh-oh.
every picture that she's created for me,
You're gonna put it in a big coloring book?
I'm going to create a full coloring book.
That's awesome.
And so it's already in the works, and it'll be like, so owls is book 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see it's book 5,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. So the coloring book will be book 6, and it'll include any picture that she has sent me, like, related to anything, and it'll just be all her like drawings.
Oh, I bet she
And
would
like
love
I've
that.
already started like laying the book out, and it looks so cool. Like even the color is her. Like even the cover is her
Yeah.
drawing. Like it's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and it'll
I'm
be a
sure Mary and
surprise for
Max will
her.
love it.
I'm sorry.
They liked it. I'm sure Mary and Max would love it. You brought a couple of the coloring sheets for them, and they really liked
Yeah,
coloring
and
them.
that's like, I think it's kind of cool that you can color something and then look at it on a, like, on TV or YouTube, and be able to actually like watch a video of it. That I think is pretty awesome. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what maybe you should do too. Is do YouTube video of coloring one of these coloring sheets because that's kind of stuff that like Mary likes watching.
Oh, like someone actually coloring it?
Yeah,
You
like
know
that's
what? Never thought of it, but I might have to. So maybe it shouldn't be me coloring, because I'm not the greatest colorer, but maybe I can get like some of the awesome kids that I know to create a video of them coloring it.
yes, I think that would be great.
I think
I could
that would
do
be
a
pretty
video of
cool.
Mary coloring one. Yeah,
Yeah. So can
Max.
you maybe download a sheet, unless you have a new sheet, and you can make a
Yeah.
video of maybe Max and Mary?
Okay, I will write that down.
And anybody who's watching this video or listening to this, if you send me a video, you can, of your child or you coloring, I will add it to this YouTube video of kids coloring my YouTube sheets.
Okay, perfect. I've written down star on it. There we
Awesome.
go. And so you're going to be going to traveling to India
Yeah. Oh,
soon?
yeah. So I did that fundraiser with the paint night.
Yeah.
Have I shown you the picture of the lion that I painted?
I saw some pictures. Yeah. Can you share it? Can you share it
Yeah.
with
Give me
us
one
here?
second. I'm just going to get up and get it.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So because we're going to, or myself and Andrea, who's a girl I've never met, we're going to India to look for lions, leopards, lions, leopards, tigers, and snow leopards. When I hosted the fundraising paint night, I decided that the animal should be an animal that I might see. So it was a lion that we decided to paint. And
Oh, look at
so
that.
everybody painted like a different line. Some of them were way better than mine.
That's
Not
good.
shocked, but
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. So many laughs. Thank you, Boston Pizza, for hosting it. We had Sam, the DJ. Deb came and she led the paint night. And honestly, so many laughs. And what the coolest part is, I got to meet up with this lady that I haven't seen in like 20 years.
Okay,
Like,
who is this lady?
this lady, Mary, I met her at a hockey camp where I was taking pictures of her son, who's a hockey goalie.
Okay,
And so back in the day, I used to take pictures while I was teaching. And she was one of the moms that was like helping out there. And like,
nice.
I actually like, she helped us out by bringing us extra food. Like, so she's like one of my favorite people because I love to
Yeah.
eat. So I remember this lady very well because she'd sneak us extra food that they had, or like maybe not everybody, just me. And so she was awesome. And then she like didn't really know her. Like we connected on like Facebook, and then
Yeah.
she showed up, and it was 20 years ago
Oh,
since I had
wow.
seen her, and it was like it was such a cool moment to like catch up with her and chat with her. The funny part is
So
she lives around the corner
was she
from me.
part of the night, or was she just happened to be at Boston Pizza, or
No,
did
she
she go
was
there
part of the
knowing she was
night.
going to see
She
you?
actually bought 5 tickets for her and
Awesome.
4 friends to come because she saw it on a post on my social media, and she's like, wait, this would be kind of
Oh,
fun. And like she lives in the
love
area,
that.
like she lives around the corner from me.
Wow. I love that
So
people can support, you like that and just
yeah,
like
it honestly,
um
it was such an amazing night. And like honestly, every little bit, like, not that I raised enough money to pay for the trip, but that wasn't expected. It was just to help keep the cost down a little bit. And honestly, every little bit helped. And I might do a couple other fundraisers before I go or even after, just to help with like the damage
yeah.
of the trip. But it was such an amazing experience. And like I ended up, because of that and like how awesome my community is, it was part of why I was like, I'm gonna shave my head for charity. And like we even did pictures for charity, and the charity that we did was the Humane Society, and we did pictures for like holidays and Santa and stuff, which was pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Did you just I just saw something about that. Did you do pet photos?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so we like, so you paid like, I think it was like $15, and like more than half of the money went to the Humane Society to help. And then they got pictures, and like we chatted. And honestly, I met some kids, and like some of the kids that went, that's actually the kid I was talking about earlier, who loves and is super excited to like use our app.
That's awesome.
So yeah, there's some really awesome support and like help in this community. And like just the people around me are like, I'm blessed to have such awesome people around me to help me.
Yeah,
So
because I saw that you're just at a book, a Wasega
no, that was in Barrie
authors
actually. That was
berries
yeah, all the local authors in Barrie were not, sorry, not all of them, just a bunch of them.
invited.
Yeah, we're invited.
Yeah,
And like it was, I didn't, yeah, it was cool to be like included in that circle. And like, not that I sold many books.
mhm.
I sold a
Just
couple
to get
books, but
out
it was
there
cool to
and be
get
able
out.
to
And like
like
the reaction that people who were looking at the books are like, "Oh, I really like this." And like some people are like, "Oh, like I don't have money right now," or like, "But I want to get into this series later." And I was like, "That's cool." And like it wasn't even just this book, it was also like the Canada and Africa book that I'm working on. And
yeah.
actually the coolest thing about that Canada Africa series is I'm actually, that unfortunately the that series doesn't seem to be like going so well. But it was like, in my mind, it was something I really wanted to do, was to turn at least one of the books into another language.
Yeah.
So that's actually what I'm working on right now, is turning the Canada book French,
Okay.
which I think would be awesome to offer it both in French and English. And my goal is also to turn my Going Deeper series into French and potentially even Spanish and other languages too, because I think it would just be cool to have it in multiple languages. But the cool part about like translating it into like French is I
Mhm.
actually worked on it with my old school that was my first job. Like my, not
Oh,
my first
okay.
job, my first real job, like my first
Like
career,
mentor
mentor
college, right?
college.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I worked with their French club, and they actually translated it for me. And then I went and I'm working through the process right now of putting what they translated back into the graphics that Jimmy, the artist, did to make it so that the book can now be printed and sold on Amazon or through
Well, how
me.
Canadian of you. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, it's honestly like, and the cool part is that was also the first school that I went to school with. Like I went there in JK. And then
Oh,
I taught there as my first job. So like this whole thing, like all
of
these,
being full circle.
right, full
I
circle
think that's
second.
like the title of this video is Full Circle.
You know what? If I remember when I'm making it, I will call it full circle. That's awesome.
That's
So
amazing. Well, even with like Full Circle, you're talking about um like it's the ending. Well, we're shooting the video the ending of 2023,
yeah,
starting of 2024, which is, I mean, a full circle year.
yeah.
Um and talking about things have gone full circle for me, where um looking back on the last year of where, like, I mean, we both have come, we've both uh have been able to achieve so much this year, which I think that, like, hats off to.
So not gonna lie, I think that you've actually accomplished more than me. Like I know that I
No.
no. So
We've both have
I know
been
we've
doing
both
amazing.
accomplished lots of things, but like we personally have both accomplished things, and like and I'm not here to compare you and I, but like let's put you and I on an even level. And then you've got mom duties. So you instantly win because you've got two children that you're responsible for.
You
So
know what? It's just it's been good timing, because as the things that my extracurricular activities, like trying to get all this stuff going,
yeah.
Max has started to become easier,
Yes.
as a child. Like, he's
Nice.
always been an absolutely, like, lovable kid. He's so sweet, but man, he has a lot of energy, and he was
Yeah.
always sucking mine dry, which now, he's out of the threes, the terrible threes. um Now, he's not having as many tantrums.
That's
You can
amazing.
actually negotiate with him.
That's
Before, it was
sweet.
just like his way or the highway, and then you're just like, well, we can't do anything today because
You know
Max
what?
isn't
It
in,
all
in a
started
mood.
once he started going to the potty.
It did,
Seems
yeah.
seems like seems like that might have been a big changing. Going to
It
the
did.
potty, going to school, like that's good for him.
Yeah, a lot of time wasted
Yeah.
changing diapers too.
So
But yeah, in JK, the first month transition, a little rough, but now he's into it, and man, like, the growth he's having is just amazing to
that's
see.
that's awesome.
Um so it's been able to let me have some time to just focus on some other activities, which, like, I mean, getting that app out, that was a lot of hard work for the last, like, 2 months. I've been pretty
personally. And honestly, the one of the best things is actually that this is like created, and like now I get to hang out and chat with you at least for
Yeah.
an hour every once in a while, or 40 minutes, we'll call it, every once in a while. So,
Yeah, and 2024, there's gonna be lots new coming out for us,
oh,
I
so
think.
many
Yeah.
awesome things coming.
Yeah.
So,
Love it.
but it was great. Have a good one, and
You too.
take care.
Yeah, you too. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.